Greetings and welcome, fellow sovereigns, to another episode of the semi-grand campaign currently in Europa Universalis 4. Alright, what else? That won't happen this turn. All the forts here are fine. Could do that. Do I want to do that? We have got universities everywhere. It's really a question of what I want to do. Well, obviously I want more manpower. Alright, what do I have built over here? Just the Grand Shipyard. This is a much easier view. Well, I need manpower, so training fields is. Alright, now, Venice's navy kinda worries me a little bit because of all the galleys. We outnumber their heavies greatly, but, you know, galleys are just gonna have so much more advantage in this water. So, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that. But at least we are gaining plenty of manpower. So there's that. And we also got some nice army professionalism. Right, let's focus on actually getting to the ships here. And I kind of want to keep taking this slowly, but obviously not too slowly. We've already got that everywhere. Alright, well, may as well get that. I won't actively build the sailor buildings, but if they already exist, I'm not going to delete them. Also, I probably should just create a template, rather. Right, and let's get that queued up. Let's actually use the template. We don't have the money for that. That's fine. Then we'll wait. All right, this one is over. Let us head down there and punch some sense into Venice. Right, and that's why I was moving the troops down to the boats. As I knew that that revolt was coming. Alright, any forts over here that I wanted to do? Well, nothing I can do at the moment. Certainly not while I'm at war. Alright, looks like Venice has beat a hasty retreat. Alright, so we're just down to Pomerania, and Pomerania is just not gonna do anything, so not really a concern. Alright. Since Venice is moving up, let's actually split off my horses and start doing a little bit of raiding. Oh, I don't care about Spain's intent at all. Right, you stick together though. I know we could technically cross the Isle and take Venice itself, which is the goal of the war, but you know, kind of want to make Venice suffer a little bit. Also, I don't have any means of getting down here, so, you know, something to consider at the very least. And 2, 3, 4. Get another group of transport vessels, so I don't have to rely on the single fleet to get my armies to where they need to go. Alright, where is Venice going? They are forts marching around, so I'm guessing they're looking to snipe something. Well, they really should have just developed their home forts then. Oh, looks like my ally is quite willing to get that going then. Huh. Nice. Alright, clergy estate has lost some influence. You know what? They're loyal right now. Give me money. This gives me the opportunity to do something fun with the trade companies again. Alright, let's get all the trade companies kitted out with everything we want, so... Right now I'm most focused on getting all the force limit buildings. And the trade... We already have all the trade? Yes, we do. Yeah, the army tradition, obviously. Obviously. That's the first thing you do. Alright, let's see. This one's probably not that useful. Alright, here we want the local manpower modifier. And let's get the land force limits and the local trade power. And here in Malacca we also want the local trade power and the local manpower. And as long as we're at it, let's see, let's sort by trade good. Alright, let's get the spices. The spice must flow. Alright. And darn, I should have built that fort. Well, we can do that later. I mean, we're getting so much money coming in. I will lose some mercantilism. Don't want to piss off my my colonies at the present time, since there is no point in doing so. Right, you are standing on, what is this? Plains? Let's go say hi. Alright, here's what I'm a little bit worried about, because while I do dominate their morale by a great deal, I'm a little bit worried my ships are not quite strong enough to deal with all that. Excellent. Alright, you go stand on Ansbach. And you move over to Bamberg. Ooh, sunk a flagship. And there's all the cores. We are being blockaded. Oh no, it's knights. Venice, you have such useless allies. You really are not worthy of being my opponent. Right, well, we have some military points again. Let's see if we can bump our development a little bit more. Utrecht probably is not the best place to do that, though. No. There, that'll do. Right, you've come back, then we can take care of Venice. Boom, and the army is gone. Well, not quite, it didn't vaporize. But it's moving straight into an enemy army, and now it's gone. Alright, let's go say hi to the knights. And then we have a slight problem, because I cannot get to Cyprus. Because my boatsies are not finished yet. And I can call in an ally? Cleves would want to come. Well, that's very nice of you, Cleves, but I am currently not interested in you coming along. Alright, let's build that fort on Candy. Or I forget again. And then I'll forget to remove the other fort. Alright, we have dealt with this. So, what is the best place for a fort? Because obviously, I want to preserve this particular place. So, I think I'll put a fort over there in Palembang. And that will give me control over these places. So then the other one would be most useful in Siak. Once it's finished its core. And then we can get rid of this particular level 2 fort. Also, is there any place over here where it makes sense to build a stock exchange? Probably. Because there's a natural harbor over here that we want to exploit. Right, let's just continue on. What do I want out of this war? Well, obviously, humiliation. I could ask for steering trade, but I don't think they have any real trade power in any nodes that we control, so that doesn't help. So war apps is probably more likely. Let's... can I get you to give back cores? Do I want you to annul any alliances? No, I'm kind of fine with you having alliances. Although the Knights were a special case, I think. Yeah, because they're also allied with France. Now, France, I don't know if... Does France scare me at the moment? Let's have a look. France, are you scary? Well, a little scary. I mean, technically you have more than me. But then we also have Spain to consider. Yeah, we should really be considering Spain. Alright, anything else I want to develop at the moment? Ghent. Alright, let's push Ghent up to 30, and that's probably the last of the improvements I want to do. Alright, so, but basically... end your deal with the Knights. What if you give me all the money in your pocket? I can't do that. And would you now give up your deal with the Knights? Well, you consider it. Once we occupy the rest of you. Or when a little bit of time has passed. Alright, that's done. Alright, why is this war not over yet? Where do you think you're going, Knights? Your ships have been routed. There's nowhere for you to go. Do I want to strengthen the Orangists? With a president like Gabriel van Galen, most nobles agree that there is no need for elections, which would only destabilize and weaken the Dutch nation. Many traders disagree. They find the institutions of the Republic, including free elections, to be crucial in ensuring Netherlands control continued economic priorities. Under an autocratic president with expansionist ambitions, the free trade and liberty they have enjoyed in the past may be threatened. If the current president is to rule for life, they demand he show dedication to these ideals. So for 5 years I make less money, or I lose some diplo and admin. Let's try to get a little bit of Republican tradition going if we can. Well, what do you know? Well, that's kind of fine, because I was kind of bored of the other guy. 245 is 11 versus a 332 is a 8, so state as it is. And we got another point. Alright, so which way did he swing? 345, alright. It's not that bad per se, because we're kind of looking towards getting a next point in that. I'll leave this going until we have finished leveling up Ghent. Because we are the most developed nation in the world. Alright, are you willing to say uncle? Yes, you are. Is there anything else I can squeeze out of you? I don't really want any of his provinces. Alright, so let's double check. Humiliate, war reps. He's gonna say annul his treaties with the Knights. and he's gonna give Gauls back to Austria. That is absolutely fine. Alright, you all come back home, please. Because we have some upgrading to do. Anyway, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.